Welcome everybody, Level M Diecast, bringing you one of our most favorite parts of the channel. Bringing mini GT action for you today. One of the most favorited brands here on the channel. This is brand new pickups. This is the Lancia Stratos HF number 1 1977 Rally Monte Carlo winner. This is number 422. You guys are an avid follower of the channel. You guys know that this is the third Lancia released. We had one in red, one in blue, both factory road-going cars. And I've mentioned before that I think that this casting was really going to come to life when we got a rally version. And I think that you can agree this one is superb. Absolutely fantastic. This is the car you think of when you think about a Stratos. This one just looks absolutely fantastic. I love the headlight details on it. Looks fantastic. The wheels are a great choice. A lot of good detail on here. A lot of good print on here. Just looks fantastic. That iconic red, green, and white deco with the Atilia on the side just looks absolutely just amazing. Amazing. And the fact that Mini GT has definitely gone right to the money shot, I should say. Third time is the charm too as well. This one is just absolutely off the charts. Just fantastic, fantastic model. Super happy to grab this one and add it to the collection. All right, we got a brand spanking new casting. We got quite a few new castings actually. This one is the LBWK Ford Mustang in Grabber Lime. This one is number 426. Yes, unfortunately, another Mustang. This is just fantastic. I can't name a diecast company on the planet that doesn't make just a bazillions of Mustangs. I'm really not thrilled about this one. I am very biased towards Mini GT. I absolutely adore and love Mini GT. And I hope that at some point in time, I can actually be, kind of a, I wouldn't say an ambassador, I guess, but I just wish that I could have direct contact with Mini GT and bring some stuff to you guys. It would be awesome. That's really would be a huge goal of mine. But I am still going to be level-headed if I got to that point. And don't get me wrong, this is a fantastic casting. It looks fantastic. The details are great. The wheels are kind of a meh, but the casting is good. I'm just really over Mustangs. There's just too many Mustangs. And now that we have an LBWK Mustang, I mean, Mini GT is going to absolutely just beat this one to death. Everything that is LBWK from Mini GT, they do beat to death. I will admit that. And this one is going to be the same, but like I said, it is a very good casting. I will admit it is a good casting. But again, just another Mustang. It is what it is. All right, another brand spanking new casting we have here. Been waiting for this one to show up. BMW M4 in Performance in Alpine White. This is number 346. I will tell you guys, all these boxes do have the really nice new non-cut flaps, except for this one. This one has the standard flaps with the little cut in the box. Not a big fan. Pretty cool here. The BMW hologram is an evolution of the kidney grille. So that is super cool. That is just wicked cool. That's super cool. You don't see much for the box being interesting, but on this one, it is definitely it. This casting is fantastic. It is unbelievably good. I cannot wait to get the GT3 M4. I cannot wait to get that. After this casting looks this unbelievably good. Carbon fiber roof on this does have the ridiculous defroster in the back window. Looks superb, absolutely superb. Obviously in your M colors. Spoiler on the back looks fantastic. Wheels are amazing. I just can't say enough good stuff about this casting. It is absolutely breathtaking. Definitely one of the best new castings to come out from Mini GT in a while. They did an absolutely fantastic job. My hat's off to everybody over there at the Mini GT team. This one is just fantastic. I cannot wait to get more and more decos on this particular one. And I think they started off with probably the best deco they could do. Yes, another new casting. And yes, this is the first crossover from Mini GT. This is the Hyundai Kona in Performance Blue. This one is number 450. And yes, this is their first crossover, not their first SUV. They've done some SUVs. They've done Land Rovers. They have some Land Rover Classics coming. They've also done the Urus. But this is the first crossover. Very interesting choice. But it's a Mini GT for sure. Looks really, really good. I don't anticipate this model will be very popular at all. Very, very niche, small, collector community for this one. I think there'll be a lot of people that pick this up that like this vehicle or maybe even own one. Obviously, your completists will pick this up like myself. But to the general public, I just don't anticipate this model being very, very popular. However, it's a very good casting. It's a very, very good casting. And of course, it's in Mini GT quality, which is always a good thing. It looks absolutely fantastic. I do especially like the Kona in on the front plate. That is quite a nice touch. Pretty cool. All right, next one up. This is not a new casting. This is the Bugatti Chiron Super Sport in just plain white. This is number 440. This is the third deco we are seeing for this particular casting. And it is arguably the best yet. This one is very, very good. It's number 440. Might have missed that. This one is really, really good. Really good. It does have a different wheel than the last two versions that we've seen. Of course, it debuted in the carbon fiber trim. And then, of course, we got debuted in the matte black. And then we got the carbon fiber for the top speed with the orange stripes. Now we have just plain white. I do think that this is the best of the three versions. By a significant long shot, I think this casting is absolutely fantastic. If this car had a moving feature, it doesn't, but if it did, it would be nice if that little spoiler did pop up in the back. That would be pretty cool, but of course this does not have moving features. It's just not something that Mini GT does. They do, however, do that for the Kaido House, which is kind of important. We have a Porsche love for sure. Porsche Taycan Turbo S, this one in Volcano Gray Metallic. Looking very, very good with some gold wheels on it. This one is another very, very good version. Number 433. Kind of skipping the numbers, I apologize. This one, it's kind of a super graphite gray. It looks really, really good. Those are bronze wheels. Very, very nice. It does have some bronze details on the side. It does say Porsche Taycan Turbo S on the bottom of the doors, which is a very, very nice detail. See that tucked in there. Very, very good. So obviously this one, the chase for this one's probably going to have a bronze interior. That's pretty much given. But that's fine. I have cut back on buying chases for Mini GT. It's just getting very, very expensive. I'd rather just have more Mini GT. So I kind of will be selective or maybe even not do chase pieces for Mini GT anymore. So we'll see how that goes. I don't crack those open anyways, so it doesn't really matter. All right, we do have some RUF action here. Yes, this is a brand spanking new RUF. No, you have not seen this before. This is the CTR 1987 in Blossom Yellow. This is number 419. If you are an avid collector of Mini GT or you've been watching my channel for a long time, you will say, Level M, you have already gotten that RUF in yellow. And I do, in fact, have a CTR in yellow. It is different, though, and I'll show that to you here in a minute. Just want to bring in this one because this one is the new one. Looks very, very good. I do like the whale tail on the back. Looks very, very good. Very, very compact casting. We'll put it that way. It does have a little bit of offset wheels in the back, which is a very, very nice detail. Very accurate to the 1-to-1. Nice details in the back as well. It does have RUF on the plate, which is very, very nice. Now, if you are thinking that you have seen this one before, this is in fact the first RUF. It was the CTR anniversary in Blossom Yellow. This was number 358. And the original RUF CTR is going to be this one with the solid yellow wing. And no, that's not the only thing that's different. These are two completely different castings, 100% completely different castings. They are not the same whatsoever. The CTR anniversary is much larger as well. That is based on a later production run. There's an earlier production run of the CTR. They both look fantastic though, but just want to point out that the CTR anniversary is in fact a separate one, which this is that one. And then our new is this one here. They are 100% completely different castings from each other. So just wanted to showcase that just in case anybody was curious. I do like to bring a little bit of completion to the channel. But we do have one more RUF, and it's by far the best one to date. Yes, the RUF Rodeo presentation car. Absolutely fantastic. This is number 421. Now, Mini GT is not the first to do this in 1/64 scale, but this is the most budget-friendly version you are going to get. I do not remember who made another version. It's a much higher brand. It might be Timothy and Pierre, maybe. It might be not quite that high, maybe almost real. But like I said, they are not the first ones. However, it's just as good as models that are 3 or 4 times more expensive than they are. And it looks absolutely breathtaking. Luggage on the top, all nicely painted up with your rack on there. Nice shovel detail on the back. That is not painted. That is an actual 3D piece on the back. Not that they would just print that on there, but just pointing that out. The wheels are fantastic. It is the same wheels that we just saw on the CTR anniversary, but they are in a gold color. I really like the details on the front with the additional lights. And of course, the winch, I think it's the winch on the front there. Looks fantastic though. I mean, this model is just awesome. Awesome. I could not wait to get this when I ordered this. And just so you guys know, I ordered this from Surplus Goodies like I always do. Always a pleasure. So there you go. Looks pretty good. Very excited to have that one. That one is a very, very nice addition. But there's one more that I think most everybody watching this channel is all they are really worried about. And that is the LB Super Silhouette S15 Silvia, number 23, 2021, Formula Drift Japan, number 434. Whew, that is a mouthful. And this is an eyeful. This thing is ridiculous. Now, this is one of the most hyped Mini GTs we've had in a very long time. This basically hits every single niche of every single collector. Well, I should say about 95% of collectors in the current market. You know, you have racing, you have the stance, you have custom, you have the Liberty Walk, you have JDM, drift, yada, yada, yada. This was a no-brainer for Mini GT to do, and I don't think that anybody really thought that it would be a difficult thing for Mini GT to do, but I think that people may have a little bit underestimated the level of execution that Mini GT has had. This thing is ridiculous, and just so you know, I mean, this rolls perfectly fine. I mean, this is a Mini GT after all. It is literally on the ground, but it does not scrape. It is just a fantastic model. It just puts everybody else's to shame. I mean, tarmac, anybody else, nobody touches this casting. Easily nobody touches this casting. This is by far the best S15 Super Silhouette you're going to find, in my opinion. But, you know, everybody's open to their own opinion. I'm just being a little frank with you. So this one is definitely a sight to behold. We'll put it that way. So we're going to actually roll out with that guy because I think that guy's pretty nice. Make this a relatively straightforward video. Pretty happy to add more Mini GT to the collection as always. And, you know, if you work for Mini GT or whatever, I'm here. Just saying. Draw me a comment, send me an email. Let's work something out. But until then, appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. LBWK. Peace.